and basically cook up in the Rec Park Theater. And shout out to 2K for giving me a free season pass code. In order to enter, all you have to do is like the video and comment GOAT Center, and I'll pick one person in the comment section to get this free season pass. Let's get to the video. The first one I made is more of a complete version. All right, so standard up, what we doing, we take that boy to 90. All right, control, we can go to 79. All right, bow. All right, so what we're gonna get at 79, you're gonna see shortly after I add the mid-range to 89 and then add the three-pointer to 83. So now you're gonna see we're gonna have to be able to shoot really well with this build. You're gonna have post-fade phenom, set shot specialist, and then we got the 79 just to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Just to get off what we need to get off. That's fine. All right, next thing we're gonna do is gonna do pass accuracy to 94. You hear that? A glue, bow. 94 is gonna give us Hall of Fame break starter, it looks like, and Hall of Fame dimer. Why not? Now we're automatically triple double threat on our Wimby Brook build. Okay, we doing both. We doing it all. Don't tell me it's gonna be my new build. I'll do it. Block, we're gonna do 84. Okay, we're gonna do 84 block. It's gonna give us paint patroller, which we're so tall we should be okay. Our interior D, we're gonna do 82 because why not? Why not? So we can get, you know, post lockdown once we add some strength. All right, so let's add the strength. The weakness build will be strength. We're gonna have an 87 strength. We're going to have speed. We're going to have a 52. We're not that fast. We're gonna make the rest agility. Why not? Vert, we're gonna max the vert as high as we can do, 70. A lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, 70 vert, but he's 7'3", buddy. He's taller than everyone he's gonna go against. Why not? Next thing we want to do is 92 with the option, with the play read option to give it 96. Okay, that's the point. We're gonna give it 96 with cap breakers plus 4. All right. For offensive rebound, we're gonna do 86 offensive rebound. Why not? It just helps you get rebounds in both ways, in both facets of the game. All right. And the next thing we'll do, we got free throw. We can put up his free throw. Why not? We got extra. So, and then it had this maxed out, and then the rest, it was just like trivial stats, like stuff that didn't really matter. Like I lowered the driving layup, and then the rest just don't really matter. I mean, you could raise this stuff, but you're not really gonna get much out of it. So I chose not to raise these. So the actual thing that I would recommend, the actual build that I use, the final build, you do the shades and all those goodies. You'll get shades of Sabonis, Jokic, and Brook Lopez. Did I say Jokic? Joel Embiid and Brook Lopez. And you're going to get a two-way three-level playmaker thought name. That's a thought name. Now for the second build, it's 7 foot, 259, 7 foot wingspan. It can shoot, play making, defense also. Starter, we're going to do a 90 standing dunk on this build, giving them the ability to do contact dunks and all those goodies. We're gonna give him a 75 driving dunk, so we can get still decent driving dunks, and you'll get posterizer bronze. We're gonna give him a 7D driving layup, and then close shot, we're gonna keep it 75. All right, so off rip, he's looking pretty solid right here. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna give him a 3-ball for 83 3-ball, so he can shoot the 3 really well. That 3, which we need to be 7'2" wingspan. I'm sorry, 7'2" wingspan, not 7 foot. That was an accident. So 7'2" wingspan. We're gonna keep that mid range at 73. We're gonna do the free throw. We're gonna do 75 free throw. We're gonna do pass accuracy. We're gonna go to 87 pass accuracy, which is gonna get you bailout, break starter, versatile, visionary, and dimer. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna give him a steal of 60. We'll give him a perimeter of 62. You'll see why later. We're going to piece it all together. Then we're going to give him an interior D of 82. Okay? And we're going to partner that up with the 89 block. All right, so let's pause for a second. The 89 block, it would be cap broken into 93 block. Okay? I think that's 4 cap breakers if I have my math right. That's plus 4 right here to the block. That'll give you the ability to swat the ball at will, get that out of there, get that bull out of there. Okay, at 7 foot, which you're gonna need at 7 foot, especially going against builds like the first build I showed. That's a 7'3". That height mismatch, you want to have a higher block for him, so when he try you, it's over with. Defensive rebound, we're gonna do 94, and we're gonna cap break plus 2 to get 96. Okay, we're gonna cap break +2 to get 96. Actually, we're gonna cap break +5 to get 99. Excuse me. We're gonna cap break +5 to get 99. Okay, so we're gonna have a 3-ball, limitless range, and we're also gonna have a high rebound also, and a good dunk, man. We got it all. We got it all with this build, man. Offensive rebound 80. Now the reason the offense is lower in this one because it's a shooting center. So you have to think when you're shooting threes, it's hard to get offensive rebounds when you're popping, standing corner and all that. You're not gonna be able to get a lot of offensive boards unless you're rolling. Why are you rolling if you can shoot? You should be at the 3-point line shooting at all times. So the best rebounds you're gonna get are defensive rebounds. So that's why I put defense rebounds on. People who make stretches with offensive rebound, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. All right, speed we're gonna do 76. You're fast enough to do what you gotta do. Strength we're going 91 strength. And then vert we going 80. Okay, 80 vert. The vert good enough. We jumping out the gym. We got rise up, pogo, aerial, and high fly denier gold. Alright, so when somebody blow past you, you can easily chase it down. You can easily chase that ball down and swat that thing out of here. We got a little bit extra, so if the free throw happens, you get it. So this is the final build. Once again, cap break this right here and cap break this. That's +4, that's +5, that's 9 cap breakers. If you don't have the name of a what name we gonna get, man? Let me see. We're gonna get the name of a 2-way inside out playmaker at center, which is kind of crazy name for a center. You're a playmaker. Interesting. Up to it. All right, so how to make this center? It's a center, 99 standard dunk and 99 rebound, and still be a decent speed. So you can have all that and still be a decent speed enough to run around the park. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the finishing. First thing we're going straight right here. We get a 95 standard dunk. This is gonna give us the ability to do the contact dunks. All right, you're gonna be able to do all the contact dunks. You're gonna be able to dunk on everybody at will, just like I was showing in the intro. You'll be able to yam on everybody. Okay, next thing we're doing is a 75 driving dunk, just so you can dunk the ball and get decent dunk packages. That's the beauty of it. All right, for post control, we just end up at a 67. This is something you can option cap break to 68. You'll get a few more bronzes, but honestly, it doesn't really. Let's continue. As for shooting, we're not shooting. Now I know you think every center needs to be a 3-point shooter like Nikola Jokic and Steph Curry, but real life basketball, the greatest centers of all time, I always have to say this on my streams. Make sure you follow the Twitch below. Basketball in history is majority inside centers. Majority of the greatest centers of all time are inside centers. Think of the best center ever, he's probably an inside center. Nikola Jokic is a phenomenon that is not the common and not the norm. Okay? This does not mean every center has to shoot a limitless range 3, and I have builds for that. If you want to build that shoots limitless range 3s and can shoot 3s, click the video in the description. That's the build you might want to do. Okay, instead of complaining in here like he can't shoot, trad build can't shoot. Okay, most centers in the NBA can't shoot 3s like that. Okay, all right, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic, Yakum. I mean that they hit them Yakums. That's about it. Okay, that's about it. All right, let's keep going though. So for inside, we can complement the inside by having a good pass accuracy. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna